Douglas arrives back in time to see the Flying Scotsman go home. The Fat Controller said that they have been honored and thanked the Flying Scotsman and his owner for the help. Please tell everyone, he went on, that whatever happens elsewhere, Steam will still be at work here. We shall be glad to welcome you, all who want to see and travel behind real steam engines. The announcement was greeted with cheers, and the Flying Scotsman departed to the steam streams of Where You Know Come Back Again, led as once expected as led by Donald and Douglas. At last, Douglas could tell his news. They were all excited about it, and agreed that something must be done for Oliver. I feared, said Donald, some murdering diesel may creep in and him there alone, lacking steam even to whistle for help. You're right, said James. He won't be safe until the Fat Controller knows. Douglas should tell him at once, said Gordon firmly. Is it me? Speak to the Fat Controller. It's followed. He'd thank me and maybe influencing. Well, here he is, said a cheerful voice. Now what's this all about? Duck broke the awkward silence. Big pardon, sir, but we do need another engine. I agree, Duck. That's why I'm giving 7101 a chance. Their faces showed dismay that the Fat Controller had difficulty with his own. Sir, fumed Gordon at last, we hoped for a real engine. They, said the Fat Controller, are rare, and unless one escapes, there's little hope. But sir, burst out Donald, one has. And thanks to Douglas, he's now at our works, announced the Fat Controller. Sir, gasped Douglas, is there anything you can do? More than you think, he laughed. All of his crew told me all you did, all about what you did, Douglas. Oh, sir, could have seen the engine, and Tim in trouble, and do it a wheel's turn, more than a wheel's turn. I fancy, Douglas. I am pleased with you. Oliver, Isabel, and Toad will soon be ours. Oliver and Isabel are just what we need for Duck's branch line. Loud cheers greeted this announcement. And Toad wants to be a brake fan, Douglas. Thank you, sir. I hoped for that. He and Al do bravely brawly together. That, of course, made everything right. Henry spoke a good word for 7101, and the others gave him a welcome. He had good manners for a start. Henry didn't find it hard to teach him our ways. 7101 finds them different to those on the other way, but much more interesting. He is now quite a useful engine. They teased him at first because of his growls. They said he was like a bear. He still growls not because he is cross, but because he can't help it. His name, Bear, has stuck. He likes it. It's nicer than just a number, he says. Having a name means that you really belong. The Fat Controller soon had Oliver, Isabel, and Toad mended and painted in full Great Western colors. Then he rescued 2 more Great Western auto coaches. Alice and Mirabel he gave to Duck. The third, Dulcie, joined Oliver and Isabel. Duck and Oliver are happy on their branch line. It runs along the coast to the small railway. We reopened branch lines, they boast. They're very proud of it indeed. The others laughed at first and called the branch line a Little Western. Duck and Oliver were delighted, and now no one ever thinks of calling it anything else.